Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This week I am really excited because I've been putting this off for a while, but it's finally time for me to bring you into the world of harmonics. So everything that you know about the neck of the guitar and how it works at this point has told you that the low notes are up toward the head, the high notes are down here toward the bridge. But there's this little bit of magic that happens right here at the 12th fret. Surprise, the 12th fret is magic. Oh, dude, I got this one. Okay, so at the 12th fret, you pass through this secret door that leads to an alternate universe where everything goes backwards. A mirror world, just like in Star Trek. Close, but not quite it. See, what it has to do with is the science of the string length. Everything between the nut and the bridge determines your string length, and the 12th fret is right here about the halfway point. At its basic essence, a harmonic is when you have a vibrating string and you lightly touch it and it gives off a higher pitch. Now, one of the first things you're going to want to do when learning harmonics, you're going to want to use something with some gain. I would recommend either boosting the gain on your amp or using an overdrive pedal, or in my case, both, because that really draws them forth. And also, you're going to want to put your pickup selector in the bridge position, and that'll give it the best effect for you. You would normally fret just behind the 12th fret, but what you want to do is pick up the pressure and lightly lay your finger across the strings on top of the fret. So that everything chimes out nice and even. This can also be done again at the 7th fret and the 5th. And there are a few others down at the midpoints of the 3rd and the 2nd. I haven't mastered those yet, but they are wicked. By lightly placing your finger on the strings and picking each string, it gives out this chiming sound. Up next, we have one of my personal favorites. I use it all the time, and that would be the pinch harmonic. It takes a while to get used to. It takes a lot of practice to get it right, and it definitely takes a lot of practice to get it consistent. Again, you're going to want something with quite a bit of gain on it. I recommend, when first learning at least, to have your pickup selection at the bridge pickup. And what you're going to be looking for, well, to start off with, holding the pick. As you can see, I tend to keep mine nice and close anyway, so that's a natural thing for me. You want very little of the tip of the pick sticking out, because you're going to want your thumb to touch that vibrating string. One of the easiest ones to start learning with is going to be the 3rd string, your G string. And if you just run your pick plucking along, you'll find this certain kind of sweet spot. Usually for me, it's right around the poles of the pickups. going to want to do is pluck the string and have your thumb right there so that the edge of it touches the string as you're pulling away, and that will create the harmonic. So find a sweet spot. So mine is just behind this pole piece right here. And then fret a note. And then once you get consistent with it, you can start throwing in bends and make them really sick. And the fun part is, even if you miss it, just pretend, keep playing, pretend that you meant to do it that way, and then when you go back, maybe you'll hit it again. And you can do that with any fretted note. And some of them will sound better than others. It just depends on what you're looking for. You can also find it in various other places along the string. Now in this particular case, it's just in front of the bridge pickup. And that's pinch harmonics. Just keep practicing. Eventually you'll get it. Make it consistent, and you're good to go. This can also be achieved without the pick. It's kind of a twist of your fingers. So pluck over that sweet spot with your first finger and have your thumb on the string and just give it a twist. There are a couple of other types of harmonics, of which I have nowhere near mastered yet. I definitely don't have the speed for them, but I can give you the gist of it. The first would be the artificial harmonics. And the way that's achieved is you've got your fret markers here, and you want to find the matching one after the 12th fret. So in this case, it's the 5th from the nut, so that's the 3rd, this is the 5th, and you want the fret just above it. You want the actual fret. And what you do is you kind of create this shape, you place your finger on that fret, and you pluck with your thumb. Let's try it with the G. There we go. So if you were to move down to the 3rd, and that's the artificial harmonic. It goes really good with fingerstyle playing, but like I said, I have not mastered that yet. Then using that same formula with, depending on what finger you have what you have fretted, you want to tap that string that same amount away from the 12th fret. And think of it like testing if something is hot. So in this case, we have the 7th fret. So we go to the marker for the 7th fret from the 12th. So we've got that note, and you just want to tap it so that it chimes. tapped harmonics. Like me, keep practicing at it. Eventually it'll come to you. It'll become second nature. The fun part about that one and the artificial harmonic is anything that you chord, if you pretend those chords are over here past the 12th, you've got your open strings, like in this D, you've got your open strings, so you can tap the 12. And then the next one is 2 down. And the next one is 3 down. And the next one is 2 down. And you can tap out a chord in a higher octave. So now you have a taste of harmonics and how to pull them off. Hopefully this video was a big help to you, because they're not the easiest thing in the world to do. If it was helpful, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know how things are going for you. Ask any questions that you have. And I'll see you next week with a new video.